Do you have younger students at home as well as older students and find that you're having some difficulty balancing everyone and everything and all of these school expectations? So I have a couple of tips for that as well. What I want you to do is think about your youngest child or your really young children that you have that tend to take up a lot more of your time. And I want you to write down those kiddos and write down all the things that they can do on their own, things that they can do by themselves, or at least kind of occupy themselves a little bit more. Okay, so for example, I've done an example student for you. This is a student that I made up. This is Simon, and he's age 4. So these are some things that Simon can do by himself, at least not directly supervised at all times. Things like Play-Doh, or watching PBS Kids, or a little Einstein video, playing with Legos, or doing cars and trucks on a track. So these are highly preferred activities, and also things that he can do a little bit more on his own that don't require your adult supervision all the time. So make a list of activities that your really young kiddos can do by themselves. At the same time, make a T-chart and write your older students and what they struggle with the most. What are some times that they really need you and need your undivided attention a little bit more? It could be subject specific, it could be part of the writing process, it could be mathematic calculations, it could be anything that they're really struggling with, where you feel like as a parent you need to be with them and focus on them a little bit more. And what I want you to do with their schedule is to write down the area that you need to be with this student more, and at the same time schedule in an area for your younger students that they're going to do the more independent task. So for example, if Joseph, who is 12, really struggles with writing tasks, which I'm going to write on here, and story writing. So you're going to write on here for each day, if he's got a writing assignment, go ahead and block off and say, okay, Joseph, you and I are going to work together on writing. And at the same time, let me go get Simon set up. Simon, would you like to play with Play-Doh or Legos? Go ahead and get that younger student or children set up. Have them less, because they can do things a little more independent at that time. So they're going to be less dependent on you, and then you can devote your time to your other student. That's something, again, that's really simple, but we forget to do sometimes as parents, is just that juggling act. A lot of times we go check on one kid, and then we go check on another kid, and then we've got to check on the next kid, and we're just all over the place, and we're exhausted as parents. So if we can be a little more proactive, we'll take some of that exhaustion out of our life and hopefully be able to support all the kids that we have, that we're trying to support during this time of distance learning at home. So again, start off by making a list of your youngest student or your really young students. Make a list of the things they can do on their own, and you're going to purposely schedule those activities and have those activities ready for the times that your older students are needing you the most. I hope this has been helpful. And again, for the times where your older students or any of your kids are needing you the most, and it's really difficult for them, reach out to those Boerne ISD teachers. They are ready, willing, and able to help you as a parent and to help your child through this process.